What is up, car addicts? In this video, we'll be customizing the Mclaren P1 in Forza Horizon 4. Beautiful car. This really put McLaren on the map as far as modern cars go. Because you gotta keep in mind, before this car, all you really had was the MP412C, which really wasn't that great of a success. And before that, you had the F1, which obviously is very well known, but they didn't do anything for a long time. This, in my opinion, is what really opened the doors for them. This is how they tested the waters and really threw all the money at it. It was a risk situation, and it turned out to be great. I mean, McLaren right now is doing amazing. So in this video, we're going to be customizing this car in Forza Horizon 4, showing you guys all the options, customization options, as well as manufacturer colors that the game offers, some top speed runs, and all that stuff. So first, we're going to take a look at some details of the car. So we're going to explode the whole car so that everything opens up. Go. Just awesome looking car. See the arrow there. Got the intakes and the heat extractors. And it's just amazing work right there. The lights there. Just very good all-around detail. The wing up and down. There. Look at that. Awesome. Love the hydraulic wing. A lot of detail in this car. Now keep in mind, you can't open the engine bay even in real life if you have the car yourself. Only a certified McLaren technician can open it. McLaren doesn't want you messing around with anything back there, so they don't let you mess around with that. But you can see everything else that the car has. So a lot of detail in here. I think they did a really good job. Go ahead and start it up. The sound on this car is a little strange. As you can hear there, it sounds a little higher pitched than what it should. At least in my opinion. From other games and stuff, it doesn't sound as high pitched. I've seen one in real life, but I've never heard it start up or drive around. So I just saw it just stop sitting there. So I can't really give you an opinion on the sound. But comparing it to other games, it doesn't sound the same. Comparing it to videos of the real car, it does sound higher pitched. And you'll see now on the this is the stock top speed run, so there's nothing changed here before we go into any customization. So this is 100% bone stock. So you guys are going to be able to hear and how everything sounds and all that. Alright, here we go. My oh my. That is very impressive. 252 miles an hour from a stock P1. Obviously that's very exaggerated, but I mean it is Forza. This is 100% stock. I haven't done anything to it at all. That's just crazy. Now we're going to take a look at the manufacturer colors here. We're here to... So you have like that reddish orange color that it was unveiled in. Then you have the yellow. So what's cool here, most cars in Forza, when you start putting a color yourself that's not a manufacturer color, it kind of like makes all the carbon that color, but they didn't do that here, so that's good. So you don't have to put all the carbon back, so you can kind of pick any color you want here and it will work very well. I'm trying to go for like that really bright green. McLaren has like those two really bright greens. Can't remember the name right now, but like one of them's Napier green and the other one's I think Verde something. I can't remember the name, but I'm trying to go for like something in between those two. I think that looks pretty good there. Alright, now we're take a look at the upgrades and tuning. Go to custom upgrade, so the options here. So we got, let's first take a look at the conversions. So there's no engine swap. All you can do here is make it a two-wheel drive or well, make it all-wheel drive. It already comes two-wheel drive. I'm gonna leave it rear-wheel drive. You got aero and appearance, so you got front bumper. So you have like this splitter under the splitter that's already there with canards, and then a really strangely placed tow hook. I really wish they'd separate the options. Like the canards look good. I like the canards, but I don't like the double splitter with the tow hook. They should separate them. They should have splitter, canards, tow hook, and then all of them. That'd be a little better, but it is what it is. And here you can see the spoiler. It seems like they put that spoiler option on like every car. If you guys will see my other videos, like it's like this is the same spoiler option. It's just weird. I'm gonna leave the active aero wing. I like that a lot better. So we go to engine, and the only option here is just upgraded twin turbos. So you get an extra 210 horsepower there. And here we have the platform handling. So you got the shocks. So you can raise it like a rally style, and then you can lower it to like the drift tune to where it's cambered really strangely. So I'm just gonna leave it stock. I wish they would have done a racing lowering, but they didn't do that. You can do a roll cage if you want. I'm not gonna do that. So that's weight, but you can see it in there. You can see the actual roll cage. And then we have weight reduction, minus 320 pounds, definitely. Transmission. I'll just throw that on there. Alright, let's take a look at the tire compound. Okay, so alright, so it comes with the race tires already, so you don't have to buy them, so that's good. And obviously they have the snow drag and rakes with the tire lettering if you want. I'm just going to keep it on the race tire, which I do for all the videos. And stock front tire width is 245, so you can go to 255s and then 265s if you want. We're just going to keep that stock. Next up we got the rear tires, so you got stock 315, so you can go to 325s, and all the way to 355s, and then 375s if you really want to go crazy. I'm going to go with the... I wish they had something in between the 325s and the 355s. Maybe like 345s or 335s. It'll be a little bigger. Let's do it through 355s. I wish there was something in between. Okay, so the stock front wheels are 19s. You can upgrade to a 20 or a 21 if you want. Stock rear rims are 20s, and you can upgrade to a 21. It's a staggered setup. Here we have the stock McLaren wheels. Now if you guys want to see all the custom wheel options at this angle, I'll put that at the very end of the video. So for those of you who don't want to see the wheels, you don't have to do that. So again, that'll be at the very end of the video if you want to see that. Alright, so let's install the setup here. So we're down 320 pounds. We're up over 200 horsepower, so that's good. And we're up 0.1 of a lateral G, so not too bad there. Now we're still in the rear-wheel drive system, which I want to keep. Alright, $14,500, not too bad. And it's still an S2 car, which is pretty cool. Now if you make it all-wheel drive and you put lighter wheels, that will definitely turn into an X car. So keep that in mind. Alright, so really quick, I just want to change up the paint a little bit, because I do feel that it's a little bit too much green. So we're going to go do here is we're going to change the wheels. They look like a little too much gray for me. So I want to do like the carbon fiber wheel color. Obviously it's not real carbon fiber, but it looks pretty good. So I did the matte carbon there, and then for the spoiler, we're gonna match the carbon fiber on the roof and all that, and all the accents, which is gloss. So we're gonna do gloss carbon fiber. That looks a little better. So now we have a little more of a contrast. Alright, so now this is the fully maxed out P1 that you saw, the upgrades that we picked. Alright, here we go. No tunes whatsoever. Alright, so you can see there, capped out at 252 just like it did stock. So all we really did there was get acceleration. So in Forza you have some freedom with the gearing and all that. So I didn't want to mess around with it. I'd rather have somebody just, you know, the community in Forza is just amazing. They create amazing tunes. So I found this 270 mile an hour tune here that someone in the community created. Downloaded it, installed it in the car, and then brought it back again to do it again. Now, their tune is locked, so you can't change any visuals, any customization at all, except for colors. So I do have their lighter wheels and the front cannons that that person had in the car. So I can't change that; it won't let me. But all we're interested here in is speed. All right, here we go. Alright, not too bad. We capped it at 271 there, as said by the creator of the tune. Not bad, but I guess you guys saw the acceleration and everything and the way he did it. So basically, 7th gear was just a lot taller. It doesn't seem like he did anything to the other gears, so he just made the gear ratio of gear number 7 a little larger. So that it has to climb that gear and overcome it. And when it overcomes it, I mean, you saw how fast it went from like 250 to 270. I mean, it climbed that like nothing. This car's an animal. I'm sure if it had maybe like, if it was an 8-speed transmission or something, or if maybe just all the gearing was just brought up a little higher in the ratio, like every single gear, this thing would be a lot faster. I'm sure you can make a crazy tune out of this car. So all in all, it's a really good car. If you like the P1, definitely recommend getting it, especially if you put a crazy tune on it like this. Now, don't expect to compete with any Koenigsegg or anything like that. I mean, those things are just monsters. But I mean, this is definitely a fun car to mess around in. And acceleration is just insane on handling as well. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and here are all the wheel options for the P1.